being very, very scary.
And I'm remembering back to the quarterfinals last year, gentlemen, where Perkz pulled out the Cassiopeia in the Game 5 top.
Okay, there's no flash on Wonder.
And this time round, it's Wonder that's being ganked, not Buipo. Brox is going to look for some CS. Remember, Wonder forced to use that flash much earlier on. Gets caught up by the CC, 250 HP. The shield keeps him alive for a little while longer. Volcanic Rupture comes out, they knocked out. Flash forward from Buipo.
Oh,
He gets that minion block, and it trades 1-for-1. Compliment to the creeps.
Good gank, but he will be one of the primary engage tools, as we're seeing an engage in the river.
I never get to go story time, as all of a sudden Brox is going to be the focus. He's going to get burst down, a lot of damage. Flash over the wall from Jankos, he's going to get caught up by the Impale. Now Perkz is looking to shut down Hylissang. Throwing out Twin Fang, Reckless now going to try to clear out this wave as quickly as they can, and a potential fight will ensue. The boop onto the tower goes down as the Impale will pull Wadid backwards. The Orn engage comes out from the mid lane, and Wonder has already picked himself up a kill. The tower falls as well. The Karma falls in the background of the fight, and things are getting a little messy. Fnatic pushing into the red side of the map. G2 are now on the retreat. The Petrifying Gaze will stun down Hyonin, but not enough to continue. Now Perkz forced to use the cleanse and the flash. Jankos charges the slingshot, but does not pull the trigger, and G2 are running, chasing for their lives. Perkz now continues to get choked and drilled down by Caps.
Fight here. I see bot lane, the turret actually did go down from before, and Fnatic trying to even out the goal. And that suddenly slows down your entire game. Perkz now, no flash.
Oh, he gets caught up by Buipo. There's the engage coming down, and Perkz will get taken out. In the ensuing fight, G2 are still running for their lives. Fnatic have got themselves the positional advantage. It's not done yet. Caps is now under threat as Hyonin and Wadid are trying to run him down. Gonna get rooted down into place by that focused resolve. Caps continues to get smashed down as Hyonin flashes forward for the kill. Fnatic, though, get the tower.
Fnatic again.
G2 constantly struggling to find an edge. Now Buipo, he does not have flash. 4 members on their way top.
Yeah, and of course he teleported to this tower. G2 have thrown more resources. Wonder and Jankos coming in to help out. Let's Bounce is not available. The tower is very low, but there's not enough minions to work with. Buipo's going to get chunked down by 4 members of G2 Esports. The kill is secured by Hyonin. The 4th of the game, it keeps the gold close, and they can continue the pressure on the tower, while Fnatic, they get deep vision in the bottom.
And there's nothing else for Fnatic to try and punish G2 with. They don't have any pushing lanes. You see Reckless trying to steal away.
Still working that Infinity Edge. Hyonin's got himself that Essence Reaver and Rapid Fire Cannon, and Fnatic will be able to take the top tower with the help of the minions. Realm Warp will buy some time. Caps will just... They're still sitting around the Baron pit. They're going to throw down a little bit more of an engage. Stretching Strike will pull Buipo back, but there's just not enough damage to take him out. Reckless, Hylissang, Caps, they turn around. Jankos is going to flash defensively, and now G2 are routed and running for their lives. Orn ultimate may turn things around ever so slightly, and the damage is going on to Perkz. He's not taken down. Finally out! Perkz finds the kill! That's a second. It's Wadid that takes out Buipo. G2 are keeping their series hopes alive, but how much more can they secure?
G2 Esports finally find a success.
All right, Buipo ultimate is going to not get interrupted. G2, they peel away. Baron has been stopped. A couple of ultimates becoming available for Caps. He didn't pull the trigger. He's still pushing bottom lane.
Yeah, they have to start the Baron again to at least force the TP from Caps here. Let's see what happens. They go for another fight.
Members of Fnatic, they're grouping up. Here comes the call of the Forge God. It is not redirected. There is baited by a Mountain Drake. So Fnatic, they can look to push those towers and play around those objectives as we continue to scale in the mid to late game.
And it's important to note that G2, when they started that Baron, their goal was
when
not...
the TP arrives, or if it will even channel at all.
All right, Buipo is taking some damage from Hyonin, and the Baron continues to get chunked down on the back end. It's down to 50%. Caps has not yet pulled the trigger. He's shoving. Keep your eyes on that bottom left. Here's the call of the Forge God. That's going to knock up Hylissang. He's running for his life as the Stretching Strike pulls him backwards. Defensive flashes. Caps has not teleported yet. Hylissang is now down. Fnatic committed for the inhibitor, while G2, they only get a support kill.
Fnatic accept the fact that they're not going to win the fight, so they will just trade it for an inhib instead. Caps is still pushing as 5 members of G2 are hanging around the Baron.
If G2 mess this up, it could be the game, it could be the series, it could be the split. Caps continues to hammer away on the Nexus turret. The Baron is not yet started.
Interrupt.
Yeah, no flash, no flash!
PvE! Hyonin is stuck inside the pit, but Fnatic have not committed.
Baron's gonna kill him!
Continues to push on the Nexus. Baron is going to take down Hyonin, but Reckless gets the last hit. Fnatic are winning everything.
They got the Baron now. Caps still pushing here. It's only Wonder who recalled. He's gonna force Caps away, but now Fnatic gets everything.
Jankos, is he going back to base? He's not even going to try and steal, giving this away. Oh, okay, he's still hanging around.
Watch the HP, watch the HP, 2,400. Not being burst down yet, stretching strike inside the pit. Jankos, no flash available.
Caps is still in the base. He's still trying to do it.
This is insane! Jankos goes inside the pit. The Baron goes down to 1,200. The smite fight is won! Fnatic gets the last hit. They take
into the base!
Jankos, and they're pushing in for the win. Fnatic are about to do it. They've got minions pushing down as Wonder is trying to stall, trying to use the call of the Forge God. And Perks, the last remaining member of G2, will hold firm for now.
Trying to defend, but 5 members of Fnatic already pushing for that mid inhib.
Gonna take that one down with Baron-empowered minions. Super's in the bottom lane. Fnatic will not make a mistake at the Nexus again.
And why Fnatic actually winning out on this trade.
Now Fnatic
Call of the Forge God, but it is not synchronized. It's not partnered with Jankos, and Caps once again is pushing in the middle lane. He's not with the team because he doesn't need to be. The inhibitor falls in the top lane, and Fnatic are on the precipice of making history. 3 inhibitors down. The last Nexus turret falls, and the final fight. Jankos is impaled, pulled backwards. He's killed, taken down by Reckless. A rocket jump forward as Caps takes down Perks. Wonder follows broadly thereafter, and Fnatic will turn their attention to the Nexus. Fnatic topple G2 and are your spring split champions. Are you kidding me? They are diving for the triple kill. Fnatic rule Europe.
Fnatic have done it.
A final years in the making. The 3-0 does not represent the quality of the games. And Fnatic are your champions.
Took them 2 years to rebuild. Figure out what kind of lineup do they need? What kind of coaching staff do they need? Hylissang joins this split, and Youngbuck joins the team as well. So much credit towards him from all the Fnatic members. And now they're sitting here 3-0, dominating G2 in the final.
What a performance from Fnatic. Celebrating being back on top.
Fnatic last year, they made it to the semi-finals. They struggled. They were concerned once again. Would they falter? This time round, they did not. They came here to Denmark and they performed.
And they came here for one thing: Copenhagen and the Royal Arena. Fnatic have come to claim the trophy and declare themselves champions of Europe. Put your hands together for your 2018 Spring Split champions! Watching the players revel in victory as Bwipo hoists the trophy. You see Youngbuck in the background as Hylissang hoists it. 5 consecutive titles for Youngbuck, while he was not a coach on stage, along with Dylan Falco. As you mentioned, gentlemen, It was the entire organization.
And they deserve it. They were the best team during the regular season. They were the best teams in playoffs. And this performance, 3-0 win over G2 Esports. Exactly what all the Fnatic fans were hoping for.
Many fans were not expecting the 3-0 in the final. Was expecting a long back and forth, and while many of the games were very close, Fnatic were the ones, the superior team fighters, the individual carries stepping up. Bwipo subbing in for Soaz. So many fans were afraid. Would he be able to deal with the pressure? Could he handle it? He certainly did.
Especially when you consider the ganks and the pressure. 2 pentakills in a championship series. 2 games in a row. It was an MVP performance from the Spring Split MVP. And there can be nothing but praise for Fnatic this year. They will represent Europe at the Mid-Season Invitational in Berlin. Which, by the way, tickets are available for sale. Go check out LCS.com. Well, let's see how well they're going to show. Let's see what they're going to do on the international stage once more. Commiserations to G2 Esports. It was a valiant fight in games 1 and 2. They had opportunities, but were unable to overcome their own mistakes to pick up the wins.
Outmatched today across the board, and Fnatic can raise the trophy.
I have never seen Broxah smile quite that much, and justifiably so, winning on home soil in such a spectacular manner. We'll be hearing from several of the Fnatic members a little bit later. The Sharks will be setting up for our traditional winners interview. Law will be chatting to a few of the players as well. For now, it is just for Fnatic to celebrate. I think because Brox is smiling so much, if I'm reading that correctly, he's just about to get interviewed. Law will be chatting to the players shortly, and what a phenomenal season, what a phenomenal split.